Hey, welcome back everybody. Another nice day here at well, not quite nice. We got weather in the air, so nothing's flying around, nothing cool is flying around anyway. But we got some work to do on the F-4, and more excitingly, we got some fun stuff that's coming next week in the form of, we got some J79s to run next week, so we're doing some preps today to make that happen. So let's go see what we got. All right, so we're about to bring down the aircraft off of the jacks and put her back down on her feet. Ain't that right, Al?
Sure thing. You're set to go.
All right, so let me put you guys down. I'm gonna get on the nose gear and we'll make this happen. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that nice little time lapse, and it's always good to see her deck down on her own feet instead of the jacks. However, our likelihood of getting bit, you know, the old good old phantom bites, our likelihood of those just increased a lot, because it is the one thing I love about her being on jacks is even I can walk around underneath her without hitting anything. Not the case anymore. So, all right, let's see what else we got going on today. All right, guys, so this is the fuel flow transmitter. This is underneath engine number 2 right now. And these two pipes, so all the fuel that the engine is consuming goes through this, and that measures how much is going through it, and it displays that up on the instrument panel for the pilot. And that's been installed, so that's been installed, it's been leak checked, and we are ready to do a full operation test, but as in running the engines next weekend. So looking forward to that. Now, one thing to note, you see the diameter of the lines here. This can only measure the fuel flow going through the engine core, not the afterburner section. Those are way too skinny to handle that amount of fuel. But yeah, so that's in, and it's looking good, and we're ready to run this bad boy. All right, we're gonna go run over to Vietnam War Flight Museum real quick while it's not raining, and I just dried off the seat. But I got some fun news about the F-100, so let's get over there. All right. We are here at Vietnam War Flight Museum. I'm standing in front of the F-100, and for those of you in Florida, you guys are in store for an exciting week with this airplane, because on Tuesday, I believe on Tuesday, we are launching the F-100 out to head, so she can head down to Lakeland, Florida for Sun and Fun 2026. So those of you guys down there can look forward to seeing the F-100 in action up close and personal. So I may have something out later in the week about her launching out for that particular air show. So again, that's Sun and Fun 2026 down in Lakeland, Florida. So she will be one of the performers for that particular air show this year. So exciting news for that. Sun and Fun 2026 F-100 Super Sabre. So hopefully you guys down there in Florida will enjoy her. All right, some of you guys may remember this cart that I was messing with that had the faulty centrifugal switch in it, and well, I had some time today, so I split this thing open. So I'm going to call this the mechanical half, and then this is the electrical half. So this end, the engine spins this through its gearbox, which has a bunch of flyweights and stuff. It does some crazy stuff, and it moves this little stub shaft up and down, and I just have this upside down to drain whatever oil that was in it. But this, so that little stub shaft there pushes on this arm right here, and it's supposed to engage the three switches. So you got the 35% speed switch, the 95% speed switch, and then the overspeed switch. And you see these little studs here. Well, that's the adjustment points that are accessible outside that I've been messing with. But crack this thing open, and it's got some debris and stuff inside here. So I'm going to open this up and split it open some more and clean it out really good and make sure that the switches actually work, and if not, replace them and try to get this back together, and puts this start cart back into service, hopefully. And then now we have more than just the Dash 60. So that's a quick little update on this centrifugal switch. Kind of cool how this thing works. Simple, rugged, reliable, and, well, normally reliable. I don't know when this cart was built, like I said before, but this is the original switch, and only recently stopped working. So 1960 is probably the oldest. I don't know how old this particular cart is, but yeah, she's old. So neat stuff. I'll have some more on this coming up soon. Like I said, I'm letting this thing drain down so I can clean it out and go from there. All right, everybody, that about wraps up this particular weekend. Had some good stuff going on with the F4, but not a lot. Next weekend, though, we should be taking around. This is weather dependent again, so, but we should be bringing her out to run the engines. That's something that we are going to be doing a lot more of moving into the future. Is taking her out, running her, keeping the fluid circulating, keeping everything moving, running, and nice and happy inside her. So that should take care of some of our issues. And it's just fun running this jet. One thing I do want to thank you guys for is something I just noticed on the channel, and we are over 20,000 subscribers. So a huge thank you to you guys that are interested in what we do here at the hangars. For the week, again, like I mentioned earlier, the F-100 is launching out to go to Sun and Fun down in Lakeland, Florida. So I would like to be here for the launch of that. I may not be, and it's a potential I may not be here next Saturday either for the engine runs for this. I am going out for surgery on Monday, and depending on how that goes and how I feel afterwards, especially on Tuesday, I'll try to have something out. Hopefully one of the other guys can capture some stuff, some film for the F-100 launch. But I should likely be out for Saturday here. But Tuesday is a maybe, because like I said, I'm going out for surgery on Monday, and I'm not looking forward to it. But it'll get an issue fixed inside me that needs to get taken care of. Anyway, thanks y'all for watching, and we will catch you in the next one, and we'll likely be making some noise next weekend with the F4. So see you guys next time.